Oh, hi.
We've piled our table with stuff we like. We don't know what we're doing.
It has now been a year since we've started this journey on YouTube. And
It's a channelversary.
I guess so, yeah. We want to thank all of you following us, sharing the channel with other people. Hopefully you're getting inspired by what we make. We started out with hardly any subscribers, and as of this taping, we have over 600, and that is huge for us. Someone saying, if you don't think over 500 followers is a lot, here's a picture of a full theater, 500 people. Okay, yeah, actually it is quite a lot, so I just want to thank you for that. We've been developing a short film. We've been doing it once a month, so if you count it up, there's about 10 to 12, and we are on the brink of the script.
We also had storyboards.
Yes.
I sent out a storyboard video.
Anyway, so we piled up a bunch of our influences, inspirations, and thought we'd share them with you. I'll start first because I'm of a slightly more experienced...
More experienced, you say? Well, I mean, you are older, so yeah.
Hey, quiet.
I didn't say that was a bad thing. Older means you, by definition, have more experience.
It's like that one comedian said, I guess I'm getting older. Older. Sounds like it'll last longer. Oh, man. So, yeah, I'm just going to go through some of my influences, and you'll go through yours, and we'll see if we don't take 35 minutes to do this. The original Star Wars.
I mean, that inspired both of us.
Yeah, I was a whippersnapper when I first saw this. I don't even use that word. This is obviously one of the greatest films that's ever been made, but it utterly changed my life. This was the reason I got into filmmaking. With Star Wars. It is. We will probably do a future video on this movie. Not that anybody else has ever done a video on this obscure 70s film.
Nobody's ever heard of
it. But the original, there's a reason why its subheading is A New Hope.
The funniest thing is that we both have Star Wars in the banner that I made for the channel.
Yeah.
Yours is this one, and mine is Star Wars Rebels.
Oh, that's right.
Because it's animated. It's for a younger demographic. That's typically what I'm into.
Even though it seems like it's for a younger demographic, that's actually a pretty mature series.
I love that series.
I love it too. So there's Star Wars. The very next year, as I was growing up, came Superman. The absolute best Superman, Christopher Reeve, and there is nothing more iconic than this. Yes, I dressed up as Superman. I had a red cape. I may or may not have jumped off of my house's roof.
Was it into a snowman that time, or was it that was a different time?
We don't talk about that. But John Williams doing the music for this one as well. Yeah, you had Empire Strikes Back, obviously in 80, but that's a perfect film. We'll talk about that later. But then you had Raiders of the Lost Ark, just blew me away. It's like a movie we'll talk about in a little bit. It's quite nearly a perfect film. This is rugged and scrappy, raw and rough. It's just absolutely incredible. And then, wouldn't you know it, the very next year, E.T. the Extraterrestrial comes out. I mean, they debuted this at the Cannes Film Festival, which is this snooty film festival in France. It wound up being, I mean, obviously the most iconic movies of all time. We're definitely in the Spielberg-Lucas era here. It just always makes me cry. This movie has so much heart, and I was the exact same age as Elliot's character in this. That's why I identify so strongly with it. It's just beautiful. If I think about it too much, I will actually cry. Then, I didn't actually discover this movie until later, but we'll do it in chronological order. The original Nightmare on Elm Street. So this came out in 1984. It was a little independent movie from a little independent studio, New Line. It wound up just cleaning up, and it launched an entire franchise that has went for like 20 years or more. The simplicity of it, the straightforward morality of it, the terror of it, because no one can escape a bad dream. The direction by Wes Craven, who is a very educated man, very erudite, but he could get down to the base level stuff that would just creep you out. Yes, that's Heather Langenkamp's signature because she's the best. We fast forward a few years to James Cameron's The Abyss, which came out in 1989, and it is the special edition. Not the theatrical, the special edition. And that is very important because it completes an entire other story arc and really solidifies what James Cameron was talking about. And his essential thing was that the one thing that can redeem the world is love and forgiveness especially. And I love this movie. I will cry if I talk about this movie because there is such a touching, it's just amazing. So this affected me a lot. And then if you just want to go for pure glee and fun, you've got Beauty and the Beast, which is an amazing musical that just happens to be animated. And it was one of the rare movies, the first time actually in Hollywood history, that an animated movie was up for Best Picture. Not Best Animated Picture, Best Picture. You know, not just because Belle kind of looks like my wife when she was growing up.
the cocked brow.
Yeah, that's how she looks at me now. But it's sweet and it's beautiful and it's whimsical and it makes me happy and it's a masterpiece. And then we go into, yes,
The Terminator. Oh wow, that's a cool picture, actually.
And James Cameron's Nightmare of the Future, which we're currently living in. AI is Skynet, say no! But anyway, this is an amazing technical achievement. It is just compelling from start to finish. It is essentially just a giant chase scene, but I don't care. It is iconic. James Cameron is just the master, and this was astounding. All right. And then we've got what is currently being called the most rewatchable movie ever made, Jurassic Park. This is absolutely astounding.
It predicted touchscreens.
And DNA cloning and all sorts of stuff. But it's so well directed. It's so well blocked, like how the elements are in the frame. And it's a great ensemble movie. It's so much fun. It's an adventure. It's a horror movie that you can bring your girlfriend to. It's It's
that helps a bit.
Then we fast forward to my first encounter with James Bond, which was Timothy Dalton as James Bond in The Living Daylights. Now, he is not everybody's favorite Bond. In fact, he's very few people's, but he was my first James Bond. This came out in 1987, so we're a little out of year continuity here.
Yeah.
But it's got a great soundtrack. It's a lot of fun. He actually took Bond deadly serious way before Daniel Craig ever did. I think he kind of did a better job, in my opinion. But it was just cool and fun, and it introduced me to this entire franchise that's been going on since the 60s, and it was just amazing. And then we will go to the one and only TV show that I will put on par with movies, which is Firefly.
Firefly's pretty darn great.
If you haven't seen it, I will buy you a copy. That may or may not be true what I said, but if you haven't seen this, what's wrong with you?
Most people haven't seen it.
All right, everything in here, Back to the Future, the perfect movie that came out in 85, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Star Wars, it's all here.
Yeah.
This is literally everything.
Combined there.
It's just like... This is an amazing series. 13 episodes. Should never have been canceled, but we'll never get it back.
Canceled,
but it did have a movie called Serenity. This is one of the greatest ensemble shows of all time. Every character is different, and it's funny, it's heartfelt, it goes all the range of emotions. This is imminently rewatchable. Anytime that you just feel like, oh, I don't want to watch something, just watch Firefly. And then I did mention it before, but we'll just go back to it. It's pretty much the perfect movie. These are the stories that I grew up on. Gave me inspiration. It made me want to make movies. It made me want to obviously collect movies. But beyond that, just these stories changed me. And it's because they drew you in, but they also made you look up. You had hope. You had a reason to go on. You felt inspired.
Yeah, you wanted to do better.
Yeah, you wanted to be a hero. You wanted to, save the earth, save the girl, save the world, whatever, save space. I don't know what you want to do. These things gave me the ability to keep going. It sounds silly, but it's the power of a story. I don't put my faith and hope in these things, but they emulate those concepts and those values. And it's something that's sort of like a healthy feedback loop.
Your reasons are a whole lot more deep than mine. I'll just put that out there.
Let's go for yours.
I'll start with Lord of the Rings, just because, hilariously, this was one of my first memories. You won't remember this, because you didn't know it happened.
All right.
I was a little child, and I remember this, where you were watching Lord of the Rings in the other room. You wanted to watch it while I wasn't there, because, understandably, I was way too young to be watching this movie. But me, being a little stinker, and I wanted to watch what you were watching, so I got out of my room, I went around through the kitchen and scuttled underneath the dining table to watch what you were watching. And I just so happened to crawl in when you were watching the scene with Frodo and Galadriel.
Oh.
And Galadriel imprinted on my soul at that moment. She was the most beautiful angel I'd ever seen in my little childhood brain. And I didn't even know who she was, and I didn't find out until much, much later what you had watched. That was just a huge moment for me. So this one was the earliest one.
Oh,
And
that's the start.
yeah, obviously I grew up with Harry Potter.
Yes.
It had a lot of heart. It showed that kids could be smart too. It wasn't just adults. This is what you should think and therefore do that. Like, the kids not only thought for themselves, but they fought for themselves as well. Just the idea that everything was so personalized. This is your house. This is your wand. This is where you belong. It's nice, like. I'm doing this in no particular order, by the way.
All right.
Obviously, How to Train Your Dragon was pretty darn great. That was one of the ones where I was just like, this is where I was flying.
The animated one.
Yeah. The animated one. The live action. I happened to grab the live action one, but
My OCD.
How to Train Your Dragon, the title.
Okay.
It was fun. It was another flying scene. It was another thing where kids were taking it into their own hands. And to be honest, there's a lot of stories like that because kids are tired of being told what to do and they just want to do something amazing
theme here.
that makes them feel like they have worth and have use. Yeah, that is actually the running theme. There you go, you found it. I wasn't thinking of any of those.
You were unintentionally deep.
Yes, exactly. All of the animated stuff that was going on with this, I thought that the character design was so freaking cool.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, was it so cool. I'm thinking of the one where the Joker had the weird sleeves when he's first introduced. Like
No, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Anybody who dismisses animation as just lesser storytelling, their mind will be changed.
Yeah, and that goes along the same lines as the Justice League. This one.
Yeah.
Because the storytelling in this one, nutso. And every single one of them was different. And each and every single character got their moment. And it wasn't lessened by the other characters. No character was, oh yes, I'm the main character. It's like, no. And you cared about all of them because all of them are different. That's the whole point. And also, girls can kick butt. So, you know.
Oh, that's Wonder Woman. She's
Wonder Woman.
She's Wonder Woman.
It's kind of the whole point.
Powerful and kick your butt and look awesome. Speaking of powerful girls.
Yes. And yet another one where kids are allowed to do things that, yeah. Bubbles. Bubbles is my favorite.
Gee, I wonder why.
But she's so dang sweet. She can most definitely kick your butt, but she's gonna be really darn cute about it. Like, you can't even be mad. The humor in it is amazing. Like, what was your favorite line in this again? They're in class.
Teacher, can we please be excused to save the world? Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's right, girls. Yeah, the creator Genndy Tartakovsky is a genius, and he made Dexter's Laboratory, Samurai Jack, and the first animated Clone Wars.
This one I remember ever since I was in preschool, actually. I like the fact that Meg was sarcastic.
Not falling for it.
No, she it's okay that she's a damsel in distress because she's not really in distress.
I'm a damsel. I'm in distress. I can handle this. Have a nice day.
And then Cinderella was also a big thing for me because I think you can tell that there's a big theme with blondes wearing blue for some reason. I
didn't see anything.
yeah, she was a rags to riches story that wasn't about riches. She had her own integrity. She just wanted to do good, no matter where she was or what her circumstances were, not even meaning to be rewarded by it. That meant a lot to me.
And it's one of the rare live action movies from Disney that
Didn't
worked.
suck.
Yeah.
Another blonde.
Oh,
Here we are.
it keeps happening.
Yeah, Tangled was my second favorite Disney princess to Cinderella. And it was just because this is me. That's me.
It looks like you.
I didn't really care too much about Flynn, even though every single other girl wants to I just want to throw myself at him.
Wait for the smolder.
I don't care. I don't care about him too much. I liked that she was adventurous, that she could kick butt, that she was still innocent while doing all of it too. That she was allowed to be a little bit awkward because she didn't get out much, but at the same time, she broke out of a situation where she wasn't allowed to do anything. She was one of the reasons why when I was little, I tied a blanket to my head. Because it trailed off behind me
Oh, okay.
hair.
All right.
We already did a video on this one.
And if you've never seen it,
Go see
Go
it.
see it.
Go see it.
Just rent
trust,
it, buy
trust.
it, stream it. Just watch it.
This is a good movie.
It's amazingly great.
I like that the characters are glowing. It's not just that one scene where obviously it's like, Pan, you're pink. But it's that, like, the characters, they're just alive. All of these movies where it's just like kids having this life to them. That's what I live for, is people just feeling that life. They travel to a different world and they give themselves importance as well.
Yeah.
They're put on a mission and they just go. They just do what's right. Now, Avatar is a really good character study. Really good character study. Every single character has a different goal, even when they all have a same, like, final goal. They all have arcs that feel believable because they took a while. I got into this series much later, and everyone else had seen it, and I hadn't seen it. So when I finally saw it, I was like, so that's what I was missing! My goodness!
That brings us to last year.
Which, I think both of us really, really like this movie.
I love that movie.
It's a good movie.
Everything about it tells me that I shouldn't like it when I first started to watch it, and you might too. I'm not going to watch this. This is dumb. This is ridiculous. And if you keep watching it, unless there's something seriously wrong with you, you will be won over. It is fantastic.
I saw K-pop, and I'm like, I don't give a crap about K-pop. The dudes all look the frickin' same. I don't care. And then, like, Demon Hunters, I was like, I mean, I've seen some stuff like that, and maybe sometimes it's good. But then when I watched it, I was like, holy crap, this is really cool. I gotta show Dad. And then I showed you, and you were like, and K-pop, and Demon Hunters, and then you watched it, and you were like, oh, this is really great.
We even won Mom over, and that never happens.
That is saying something. She stayed in the room.
It took them 7 years from pitch to final release.
Yeah.
7 years. You can tell that every frame of that has just been touched with gifted artists. There was a reason it connected. It's not just because of their hit song Golden, which is actually not my favorite song.
It's so funny. That's the most popular song, but it's neither of our favorites.
Right. But it's made an impact. I mean, they even used it for, like, promos for the Olympics this year, for Pete's sake.
It is a really good song.
And
I can sing it.
And they're going to perform it at the Oscars, and this better win Best Animated Picture, or I'm going to throw tomatoes at the wall, because it's just
Rotten Tomatoes.
Probably.
We've already made a video on this
Yes.
one. He's Fred Boy, Fred Bear, Freddy Fazbear.
I got something for you.
Oh. For me.
It's for us.
Oh, okay. But it's so cool. Sorry.
So we nerded out about this when it came out.
Yes.
But
Yes. That was one of our. I think it was the most popular video on our channel now, because it's just like so cool. Freddy Fazbear.
So if you hadn't already noticed, we're big fans of physical media. The point of all this stuff, it's not just for stuff's sake. The reason we're into it is because the stories are powerful.
Yeah.
And
it affected us. We're still thinking about them to this day.
For me, a lot of times these singular characters who are going through something, for you...
Yeah, I have ensembles. I have to.
Right.
Like, all of them have worth and value, and they're cool.
You know, and it's curious, we both have different escapes. I was surrounded by lots of people, and I just wanted to be alone and go off on an adventure. You were always alone, and you wanted to be surrounded with people and go on an adventure.
I want to go on adventures with people. It's fun.
It's kind of thing, but the thing that connects both of us is stories that inspire.
Characters that choose to do good, too.
Yes, each one of these has a noble character behind it. I mean, even...
Something to just
even
to
the
aspire
Terminator
to.
becomes like a good Terminator.
Yeah, in the second movie.
In the second movie. I want to create things with you that are in the spirit of these things, not a copy, not an homage.
It's our own thing.
But our own thing, and we want to encourage you to do the same. I don't know how many voices you have in your life that are saying go for it. We need that encouragement as well. When I'm down, you encourage me. And when you're kind of listless and mopey, you know, I'm a little more jovial, shall we say.
Jovial, yes.
But it's the heart behind it. And I don't want people to feel alone in despair and have no hope. These stories reinforced those things. And that's why we love them so much.
Heart knowledge and head knowledge, you know.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to get a lesson by saying, hey, be a good person. Done now.
Now!
Yeah. It's like, no, you feel it.
If you go through something with a character,
Yeah.
it's like you've experienced that with them. You're changed for the better. Like, that's the whole point.
Yeah.
Like, I love tons of different movies. There's a million different conversations I could have, but the ones that affect me are the ones that give me hope and give me inspiration to keep going.
That lasts for years.
In this age of things that are very synthetic,
Yeah.
very unreal, I can't be the only one, and you can't be the only one that's seeking something genuine.
Yeah.
Something that's natural and real and relatable. And people find those stories,
Yeah. People flock to them.
they do. I mean, there's a reason why in your generation they're going toward
Animated movies.
movies and video games,
And
because
video
these are
games.
journeys with those characters.
Yes.
It attends to your soul. And I think that's the thing that a lot of media does not do. And in fact, it does the opposite. It deadens your soul. Whenever I would play a game like a Star Wars video game or something like that, and I'm terrible at video games. It's too complicated. I just want to jump and shoot. That's it. Regardless, I could never successfully play a bad guy character because I couldn't make that moral choice, even in a video game, because there was something about it's like I don't want to like be even pretend evil. Not that I'm personally a good or great person. It's just I don't want to encourage that. You know, it's fine if you want to play
Because it
those
feels
characters.
real.
Yeah, it's just because your emotions in it, your intentions in it. In my heart of hearts, I would like to
He
be
can't do it.
yeah, not that. That's the secret sauce in all of this stuff. Character, heart. Story, purpose. It's inspiration, hope. It's all there. Hollywood, it can't replicate.
Can't even wrap his head around it.
It can't synthetically generate.
Yeah.
It comes from a real place by real artists who have real stories to tell.
And we want to do that. We want to make something that actually lasts. And we want you to do that too. Any way that we can be a part of it, any way that you want to be a part of ours, we're all for that. Just maybe go out today and do that one creative thing that you have been putting off for a long time.
If you want to do that, we want to encourage you. If you want to come along on our journey, we are developing stories. We would love it if you would back us.
Yep, and like and share and
And
subscribe.
like and share and
stuff.
subscribe and
But
go to
also-
our Patreon.
yeah.
And I'm encouraged. And I want you to be
I
as
think,
well.
Yep, I think we both needed this video.
Yeah, we did. You matter. You have a soul. You have a heart. You need to share it. That's it. I'm X,
And I am Z.
and we thank you very much for watching. Bye.
I still need to have you watch Gravity Falls. 'Cause that's important.
That's important.